Yes, like many others, I'm quite curious to know how much does a person need to get Airbnb started.
Okay, well, first off, you're not getting Airbnb started. You're investing into yourself and your family in a short term rental business. So you are a short term rental owner. Airbnb is one of the platforms that you use to get guests to book your unit. So short term rentals is actually your business, okay? That's my business. We are short term rental owners. Airbnb is one of the many great platforms that you use to get people to book your unit that you have. So to answer your question, you don't need no money to start this business. You don't need no money to start this business.
Hold on, first off, it's more platforms besides just Airbnb that I can put my unit on?
Yes, it's not just Airbnb. Like a lot of people think that, oh, it's just only Airbnb. What if I don't get enough listings on there? You have Verbo, VRBO, you have HomeAway, you have Nurse Finders. You can even also too set up your own business website and list the units that you have and allow people to come and book on your own personal website. So there are a lot of outlets that you can use to get people to actually book your unit without soliciting to family members and friends.
And can I put my one property on different websites at the same time? Like, say if I want to have it on Airbnb and Verbo at the same time, is that possible?
Yes, it is, and that's a good question. But on my last blog, I mentioned how you are a good benefit that you could do is you could sync in together Airbnb and Verbo calendar together. So yes, you could list them on different ones. But the great tool that I love to actually what we do is you can sync the calendars together. So what that means is if someone books on the same unit on my Airbnb
Right.
app,
Mm-hmm.
it'll block it out so that no one else can book that same unit on my Verbo app. So it'll block it out. It works hand in hand together, so you never have a double booking. Okay, so it's a great tool, great outlet. A lot of people don't know that you can sync those calendars in, so you're not double booking. You don't have to watch it and see, oh my goodness, someone booked here. Let me hurry up and cancel it. It automatically does it together.
Right,
So
right.
that's a great benefit that they offer for hosts.
Okay, so let's go back to this no money thing. You telling me I don't need any money to get an Airbnb started?
No, you don't need any money for leveraging your short term rental business.
Mm-hmm.
What you need is other people's money. Okay.
Okay, okay, that
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
not you don't need your money,
Mm-hmm.
you need other people's money. And when I say, I mean really to be honest, this is something that has people they have been doing this for years. Okay, it's not something actually they wrote the book on it. Okay, funding that's available. Only thing that you're doing is you're leveraging other people's money. So once you get your business set up, and that's why I always say it's so important to go ahead and get your business set up as business credible.
Mm-hmm.
I go over in my last blogs of how to get each unit, how to get your business set up as business credible. Okay, so once you're business credible, you're licensed with the Secretary of State, then you're able to get this funding that is available without using your own funds. So when I say leverage other people's money, you could go in and start off for an Airbnb unit with just a credit card, or with just pulling grant money, or if you're just getting a business bank loan. So you can leverage other people's money. You don't have to pull from your savings to start this business.
So it's not all based on my personal income, is what you're saying.
No, it's not. Matter of fact, you don't even want to touch your personal income. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you want to save your personal income. You want to keep, spending or budgeting your money to where you're not even. And I say it all the time. Me and my husband, we started out with using our personal funds and our personal social security number. We
Mm-hmm.
were doing it the wrong way, you guys. I'm telling you, the way to do it is business credit. Be business credible so that your business can actually start this. You're starting the short term rentals. And two, I wanted to say that a lot of people think that this has to be. I have to have a short term rental business in
Mm-hmm.
order to get these units. I have to set my company up as I have to set the companies up as I'm a short term rental owner.
Right.
No, if you currently have a business, I say that. Okay, say that currently you are you have your own trucking business, okay?
Right.
So you've already established business credit. You've already built trade lines under that business. Your business credible, okay? You don't have to go and start out, make a whole new short-term rental business started, okay? You've already built credible history on your truck driving business. So what you could do is when you apply, when you go in, you could use that same tax ID number and say, hey, I'm coming into the, okay, let's say apartment complex, okay? So you go into the apartment complex and you say, yes, speak with the property manager, because you want to associate yourself from being this is not me individually applying for apartment. This is my business applying for the apartment. And normally your leasing agents, they're not familiar with how they handle corporate accounts versus an individual account. So it's best when you go in to go ahead and say, you know what, I saw one of your units, I saw one of your properties, and I want to get it under my company's name. Is your property manager available for me to speak with? And then they'll immediately, once you say corporate or this is business, they'll say, oh yeah, let me get my manager.
So it's best to always talk to the manager when I'm doing this kind of business.
Yes, because once again, you're not coming in as individual. You're not getting this unit as your personal individuals. You're applying everything as a corporation, as a business. So those accounts are different, are processed way different, which is a good thing. Those accounts are processed different than your individual applying for a unit. So let me get back to it. So when you go in, you have this trucking business and you say, hey, I'm interested in corporate leases. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have some of my truck drivers, they may stop here. I may have people come in that do repairs on my trucks, and I want to have these units waiting and available for them. So I want to go ahead and sign up and have this set up for them short-term stays, because I want to have people coming and going in for my business, and I want to go ahead and set it up as a business. I want to apply for my business corporation. I want to apply for a business application.
So I don't go in directly and say I want to come in and I want to use the units for Airbnb. I don't say the platform I'm using directly to the property manager.
You be honest. Let them know exactly what you're doing. Like I said, coming in as a when I say your trucking business, your business is already established. So I don't want someone that's coming into the business think that, oh, I have to start all over. I have to only do a short-term rental property. You could use what you currently have and apply for the corporate unit, the business unit under that business that you already have established. Once you open up to them and say, yes, I'm going to be having some of my employees come in and stay here. Now, it is a time period where I do get slow. It may be a time period where I may not have truckers coming this route. So can I open it up on additional platforms? I see that this area is zoned for short-term stays. Anytime when you have hotels or apartments within that same vicinity, normally it's zoned, but check with your local city to see if it's zoned. So you go ahead and let them know. You be honest and say yes. So on my slow time, when I don't have truckers coming in, or employees, or I want to be able to make sure that I'm able to pay. I'm guaranteeing you that I'm going to pay this rent each time. I'm going to guarantee you that, but I also want to open it up to different platforms. Keep it simple as that. Simple as that.
So what expenses I'm usually looking for when I first go to the leasing office? Like, what expenses do they usually require me to pay? Or because I'm just thinking I just need to pay first month's rent and the furniture, and I should be good after that, right? Is there anything else I need to be paying for, or focusing my money on?
Okay, well, the good thing is, and I remember when I was back in college, when I used to apply, go in and apply for an apartment. I think you fill out the little application. They want to see your paycheck stubs. They want to see how long you've been at a previous employer.
Right, my job and everything. And I can get the car and stuff like that, right?
Your references. Yeah, so that's why you want to make sure that you apply under your business name. Your business application is processed different than an individual application. So when you go in, you want to say this is under my business name. And actually, you guys, the application is very short. It's different. I mean, because when we went in for our first unit and we got our first short-term rental, I was shocked at it was just one page and it asked me four questions. It asked me my business name, my EIN number, my address, and I think it wanted me to sign the date it, and what unit I want and when I wanted it. Those she didn't ask me for my paycheck stuff. It's nothing personal, so they don't ask anything personal. All your business information. I gave her my EIN number. She walked in the office. She came out within 15 minutes and she said to me, when do you want to move in?
Wow, that's crazy because usually it takes about 2 to 4 weeks for me to get a personal apartment just to get approved for it.
Yeah, so that I know. So that's the benefits of being filed as a LLC or a corp, or you could be doing business as when you get that business set up, the structure set up with the Secretary of State. Once you get, it's so many benefits of being a business owner. So that's why really you don't need any money coming into this. And I teach in one of my sessions. I was speaking about how you use business credit. That's what we use when we walked into there. And she said, when you want to move in, I gave them my business credit card. I was able to, actually, we didn't have to pay a deposit. When she pulled that tax ID number, when she pulled in that EIN number, I was business credible, so I didn't need a deposit. I think normally they make you
pay a deposit, first month's rent, last month's rent?
No. Normally they make you pay your first month's rent, your deposit, your security deposit, nothing. When she pulled our EIN number and it came back, when did you want to move in? No money was required until we moved in that first month, our first month rent, and then it was prorated, okay? So don't think that, as soon as I start this business, I have to have this money. No, you don't. And when you do need to use funding, you're going to leverage it out and use other people's money. You're going to get credit from being a business owner. You use that credit card and you're able to actually pay your first month's rent, and you're also able to go ahead and get that unit furnished.
So going with the furniture side, what do you recommend I go buy? Like, what store should I be going to? Should I be buying my furniture all the way out? Should I be leasing it out? Just renting it out?
No. Okay, so on my previous, and actually I just released it. Yeah, I just released it. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do for you guys? I'm gonna put that link down below so you guys could click and watch it. I'm showing you step by step how to set up the Airbnb unit, what furniture, where and buy it. I'm gonna click that link there, and that's
so
gonna
that
help
was on
you.
one of your previous videos.
That was on one of the previous
Okay.
ones. If you take a look at that, it's going to show you of exactly. I don't even want to get into that. My main goal is to let you know today is that by you being a business owner, you could go in and start this business next week. Whenever you decide, and that's the thing, you guys, you got to jump. You got to take a step forward. A lot of us, sit and we hope and we wait for this to happen. When you get through talking to me today, you should say, you know what, I'm going to take her information and I'm going to apply it. If she's doing it, I could do it too. So if you go ahead and take the initiative, if you jump and get it started, you could do the same thing. I'm telling you, you do not have to have funds from your pocket. You leverage out and use other people's money.
I don't see why I shouldn't start it, especially I need no personal income from my bank account. That sounds amazing. Sounds too good to be true, honestly.
Well, I'm showing you it's good to be true. I'm showing it's good to be true. You guys, I just wanted to come in today and I go over just the basics, just the simple, plain no. You do not need your personal funds to start this business, you guys. Actually, you need other people's money. And when I say other people's credit card, and not just people, you guys, these are banks, these are franchises that are willing and want to build up small businesses, you guys. Once you are set up business credible, these funds, these credit cards is available for you as a minority woman business. The funding is there. So go out, go ahead and do it, you guys. No money is needed from you individually to start this business, you guys. This is how we did it, okay? Thank you for tuning in today, you guys. This is just one of the nuggets that we're going to share with you. If I did it, I know that you could do it as well. We walked in within an hour. We walked out with a 3 bedroom. Actually, it wasn't three because I said because she tried to get me to get the 3 bedroom. So she was like, well, we can give you a 2 bedroom and a 3 bedroom. And I was like, no, no. I mean, she was trying to give me two apartments in one day. Okay, 2 units in one day. So I'm telling you guys, and all she did was just rent our EIN number. You guys, all she did was just rent that EIN number. So actually, if you go in, it's go in, get business credible, and put everything under your business name, you guys, with no money down. Talk to you later. Bye.